What's up? What's up? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. And I'm in the spot, man, on a walk today, man. Ain't did this in a minute. Coming back actually from the train station, actually though. But today, man, I'm gonna talk about. There's a lot of things I could talk about, right? I kind of just pulled the camera out and just started talking. But I wonder can I flip it? Let me see. I can't flip it. They bogus. I was just flipping it though. They like, hey, this ain't Snapchat. But anyways, man, I'm gonna talk about women accountability. I just want to talk about this real quick, cause I feel like women and accountability is like one of the worst problems out here. The fact that women do not be accountable for their actions, and the fact that women just always just act like it's okay to do whatever they got because there's no, restrictions, no boundaries. You know, just like when a woman, just like how a woman can come out here and just lie on any dude, say she pregnant. Like, it should be restrictions and boundaries. You see a woman to do that to somebody, lie, take the money from the dude, not even be pregnant, and that's it. Wouldn't even care because they don't even be accountable. I mean, man, yo, they really have made it so where women can really just get away with highway robbery. And the women, since they don't be remorseful and they don't understand, like, hey, this is wrong. It seems like they'll do what's wrong over what's doing what's right. So they just doing it. Nobody is guiding them. Any real person out here like me or some of these MGTOW men, they'll push us to the side because they feel like we ain't worth their time. And a lot of times, even when you got money and paper, they still won't fuck with you. You might have a better chance, but they still would be like, I can't control him. Because they love the dudes that they can control. They love that shit. That's their favorite thing. Like I said, they start off messing with the hood dudes because they pieces of shit. Because they really ain't good women to be good to begin with. So that's why they mess with these hood ass, thug out ass dudes that ain't about shit. Because of the fact they ain't about shit. Birds of a feather flock together. Why would a good woman pick a good man? I mean, why would a bad woman pick a good man? It makes no sense. Just like when you see people kicking it on the street, most of the time all of them people be similar to each other. And they can sit there and talk all the shit they want about how they ain't and how much they don't like them, but they still with them. Still probably do the same shit. Maybe even have like close to the same beliefs. And women belief system is set on non-accountability. Set on non-accountability. They don't give a fuck about nothing. They just get money and don't give a fuck, man. They get these little jobs just because they a woman and they don't give a fuck. They don't care. I've seen women just because they can get a little job, get a little money, just play any real situation. Just so they can just work and not even be accountable. I've seen women do some of the most grimiest, dirtiest shit. And when confronted with it, they still sit there and lie. Even when you got blatant proof to show them, they still just be like, nah, that couldn't be me. And the biggest problem about women not being accountable is that's going to be their downfall. Because when you don't be accountable for anything, you don't learn shit. You got to lose to win. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to lose to get better. You can't be living your whole life when you ain't really experiencing loss and really experiencing bad things. You are, but you keep covering it up with bullshit. You keep overlooking it. So one day you not being accountable is gonna catch up with your ass. For real. One day it's gonna catch up with their ass, man. Cause being like that means you not gonna learn. Like I said, you not gonna grow. You not gonna do shit. And sooner or later, it's gonna start being some real problems that being a privileged ass woman ain't gonna fucking save. Cause you see, these women, they really use that privilege shit, man. They use that shit so hard. It's keeping them afloat. But one day they time gonna run out. One day they gonna get old. One day they ain't gonna be as attractive. One day all those phony people and fake motherfuckers and thugs and idiots that they fuck with ain't gonna give a fuck. It's over. Because if you ain't real, what's the odds of you being around real people in the long run that's going to help you and do something for you? What's the odds of that? You probably ain't going to fucking make it. And when some shit really do happen to you, you going to be so strung up on being the person that never was wrong that it's going to happen. There's nothing you going to be able to do about it. You know? Because shit get harder the older you get. The older you get, shit get harder. That's why a lot of these women, when they get older, they crash and burn and they hit the wall. Because that's just how life is for any person. When you get older, shit gets harder. It gets harder to get money. It gets harder to do certain shit. Your body is wearing. You know what I'm saying? But these women don't understand that. They too privileged. They think they gonna be rich forever. They think they gonna have privilege forever. They think this privilege really was given to them to help them. This shit wasn't given to them to do nothing. Oh man, I'm just all up in the middle of the street now. I'm probably gonna have to cut this video because I'm just all up in the middle of the street. Now the police right now. I'm just gonna keep walking straight. Yeah. But that's what they doing. Yeah, police just rolled past though. They did. They was looking at me too. Let me cross the street real quick. But I guess that's the end of this video though. So like this video, comment. Yes, I'm crossing. These bitches better learn how to be accountable, man. For it's too late for they dumb asses. It's how you learn. It's how you grow. You know how many times I done fucked up in my life and I had to figure out what was going on so I can grow? No wonder they be saying they like little kids. No wonder. Because they ain't never had a chance to grow. Little kids don't ever be accountable for nothing. But alright, man. I'll holler at y'all later because I'm getting a little close to this spot. But peace out, though. You already know what's up.